Selena. One love letter is not enough to express my feelings for you. I could honestly write an entire novel about how much I love you. Here we are, the day of our wedding, and I am the luckiest guy in the world. I get to marry the girl of my dreams. Every single moment leading up to this day has been so special. From our first date at Little Tokyo to our first kiss on Walnut Street and our first trip together as a couple to the Breakers. My favorite moment of all was when things came full circle back at the Breakers when you said yes. I knew at that moment that I locked you down forever. I was so happy making phone calls that night to our friends and family. I truly feel like the stars aligned with us. We are a perfect match. You are the kindest, most beautiful, good-hearted person I know, and I cannot wait to call you my wife. The Beatles once said, "All you need is love," and I am so happy we found it. Love, your hubby, Mac.
Mac, where do I even begin? I have dreamt about you my entire life. I've prayed for you my entire life. You, exactly. From your beautiful personality to your heart and mind, height and hair color, God delivered absolutely everything I asked Him. Mac, I can't express how much I love you. I knew I wanted to marry you the minute I looked you up on Google and from the second I met you. You are my best friend, my soulmate. I look up to you in so many ways and admire everything about you. It's amazing how in love with you I am and how many butterflies you give me. But at the same time, you are my best friend, who I can be my weird self around. I'm so honored to be your wife. I seriously cannot wait to carry our children. I just can't wait for all of it. I promise to always put you and us first, no matter what. I love you with my whole entire heart, Mac, and I will love you forever. Love, your wife. I, Mac, take you, Selena, to be my wedded wife.
I, Selena, take you, Mac, to be my wedded husband. I do promise and covenant
Before God and His witnesses.
to be a loving and faithful wife,
To be your loving and faithful husband, in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Selena, I give you this ring, in token and in pledge of my constant faith and abiding love.
Mac, I give you this ring in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Now, by the power vested in me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ and by the authority commended to me, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
From the moment Selena met Mac, we knew he'd be in her life forever. She was beaming with happiness ever since their first date at Little Tokyo. And I remember her telling me before she even met Mac, when she first saw his picture and Googled him, that they were gonna be, it was the beautiful Morgan Stanley photo. Lisa, I Googled it, I found it. After she saw the, yes, she Googled and said, that's my husband, that's him. And look, we're here, so she was right. We're grateful for Selena for bringing Mac and his family into our lives. Diana, Tom, Kathleen, Dawn, they're all the most wonderful people and the most perfect addition to our family. From the moment I met Mac, I knew he was exactly what Selena needed. He's a solid person with the same values and attributes as her. He's kind, caring, funny, and now officially the best uncle to Ellie and Faith. He loves Selena in a way that's hard to put into words. I knew he would do anything to make her happy, even the little things she would tell me during the winter time when she had an obscenely terrible schedule and would wake up at 2 a.m. Mac would go outside and start her car for her and wipe the windshields off to make her drive easier.
As you all know, she's a self-starter. She does everything that I could ever ask as a daughter. She's a strong person, and while strong people stand up for themselves, I think stronger people stand up for others. I'm gonna give you an example, if I could get through this. So a few years or weeks ago, the bridal party's trying to figure out what to do for her bridal weekend or whatever. They were thinking, going to Miami, going to Las Vegas, going here or there. She said, no. We'll just have a nice local dinner. She instead contacted the Women's Shelter of Pittsburgh so she could bring women for a day of spa treatments. And she did that on her own time. And I was so proud of her. She understands the importance of just being a nice person, and I think that's the most important thing. I'm proud of you, Selena. I said this to Chelsea on the day she married Brandon. I'll say it to you here today. Being your father and caring for you is my biggest achievement. Which brings me to Mac Matheson. So a big thank you for Dan and Leo, because those two guys, they saw before anyone else that these two would be a great match together. When you see a person's eyes, it's kind of a window into their soul, it's a window into their hearts. And when you look into Mac's eyes, what I see is kindness, I see trust, I see decency, I see tolerance, I see understanding, but most of all, I see your love for Selena. So I don't think there's any preparation that I could ever have to get you ready for when you give your daughter away in marriage. But if I had to choose one person that I could hand her to, I would choose you time and time again. So it's now time where I'm supposedly have to welcome Mac into my family, but the truth is, Mac, ever since I met you, I felt like you've been part of our family. You've been there ever since the beginning. Neither of you will ever be perfect, but you can be perfect together as a couple. So ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses as we salute the new Mr. and Mrs. Mac Matheson.